Safe to say, Paul got behind Justin. Like he made that happen. Like he pushed him to the moon, and I think it was a good idea having you there to help him because I think he was only 23 when he got there, right? About that. I mean, he was super young.
Yeah, I was very young. Yeah, and I was already well into my 30s.
That's yeah. And how did you and him gel? Like going through travel and everything. Did you guys get along great?
I mean, we didn't really travel together,
Okay.
and he had his he had his wife with him a lot, so they wanted their privacy. I had my girlfriend at the time, and I enjoyed her traveling with me, so we wanted our privacy. And then once Lance came along, he was very loyal to Lance as far as traveling. So I never, it was. I think, I mean, we got along, but it was pretty much business. We made it look like we're all a close bunch, but we really weren't because he. I think Paul kind of got into his head, and I think that Justin, he he held himself like above, like he was better, because I mean, I can feel it, and it's not like I want to hurt his feelings or anything like that. I really think that's how I feel. That's how I felt, and I was like, okay, I mean, we'll work, and we'll do our thing, and I think that that's a part of why I started getting a little bit miserable toward the middle and the end, because I started not enjoying going to work. I didn't like my position. I loved when I was put out there to wrestle, and one of my greatest achievements was when I actually got to wrestle Jazz because she came in and she was very nervous. She was very green, very new to the business. I believe Rodney as well, because we all trained together and try to make it happen, and we made it happen. In fact, you know, a good feature match on the pay per view, and I think what the people expected, and even the talent in the back, and I think even Paul and Tommy and all that, they expected us to kind of have that comedy routine, and I was like, Jazz knew that we were not going to do that, so we kind of not secretly, sort of privately worked out a match where it was going to be an athletic competition between a man and a woman, but the woman wins. So uh, I think that she gained a whole lot of confidence because all those moves that she was performing and executing on me, I wanted her to do that. I said, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and you are going to slam me, you are going to put me on your shoulders and drop me back. You're going to do these things because I know you can. You made me nervous because she was kind of nervous. We had a bunch of warm up matches on some house shows, and they weren't so good. And that's when I believe, not to cut you off, but that's when I believe that Jazz realized what she had in her. And I'm not saying that it's because of me, but because of the confidence that she gained, and she realized that, hey, you know, I can definitely be a focal point in this business. As far as the women's division, very respected. Jazz is she's a legend.
That's great. And yeah, you're right. Absolutely. And I know you were just said before you got into this, you said that they were looking at it maybe to be more of a comedy. Did Paul like was he like, what are you guys doing? Like that you're being too serious? Or did he kind of just ride it out and say, all right, you know?
No, because when we got back to the locker room, you know, some jaws dropped because that was really Jazz's first real match. Like I said, she was nervous, and it made me not as limber. Kind of like had to guide her through it. Uh, Again, our house show matches were not so good, but I knew that, and she even said, Jason, I don't know, pay per view, live pay per view. I said, well, you know what's going to happen, Jazz? We're going to hit it and hit it right now. I hope so. I hope you're right. I said, I know I'm right. And I know that, in the meantime, she just kept training and training and, I mean, developed her body into an extremely athletic young lady, um, looked the part, and came in, with that music and all that, with the confidence. And I said, I knew, I just knew we were gonna get him.